Hey guys, welcome back to the third. We're taking a look at the third member of the Super Sonix from the L.O.L. O.M.G. Super Surprise Pack, which we haven't actually gone back to look at yet. The girl we're taking a look at today is Fame Queen, and here she is. We're gonna go ahead and get her out of her plastic and take a closer look at her. She's pretty excited for her. She was one that I wasn't super excited about before, but I think she's the one that's gonna have all the metal-like plastic pieces that are gonna go on her. So she's gonna be kind of cyborg. So I'm excited for her. Yeah. So let's just get her out of her box here. So here is Fame Queen out of her box. Where do we start here? So she has this nice, I wanted to say medium blonde, not platinum, quite platinum hair that goes down to the back of her, bottom of her back. And then underneath they went and put yellow, like a yellow color on this side and all around the bottom of it. We do have a lot of hair products right up here in the front and right here like this, a little bit here, and then on her bangs. I'm kind of okay with that. It's going to keep her hair in that crimped position. So she has crimped hair, so I'm pretty excited about that. We did see crimped hair, I think... Who else had the crimped hair? Pop BB had the crimped hair, but her hair seems to be a little bit more... And I like how... I don't know how they do it, but they put a shine product in there that makes it glimmer, but it's not actual tinsel in there, so it's pretty neat. Something about her kind of reminds me of David Bowie, or maybe Kiss, with that little lightning bolt makeup here and that metallic silver here. So we have a light baby blue on the top, periwinkle blue with sparkles that are kind of painted on there, and then a thick black eyeliner underneath. She has like a dark pinkish red lip that has sparkles in it too. And she does have a beauty mark over here on top of a little bit of blush. I don't know, I have a little bit of scraping going on right there, and I'm a little worried about that, but I think that might wipe off. I don't know if is that showing up in camera, how it's really shiny right there? I don't know. That's worrisome. It's a little bit here on the other side, but not too bad. Okay, so moving down, she's wearing a lace top or a lace bra with transparent straps. So they are there, but you just can't see them. And then it velcros on the back. And then I can't tell if this is part. I think that this is part. Okay. So her silky black underwear are also part of the lace tights that she has. So it's like a one piece that go all the way down. And I really like the designs in that lace. Also, one thing that she's got going on now, she has the metallic silver nail polish and the removable hands, as all the other girls have. But she has a robotic hand over here. It's definitely not robotic. Yeah, it's robot. And it has, it's all metallic down from the elbow all the way down to the tips of her fingers. And then you can see all that detail work in there, all the rivets. And then we have gold bracelets on there. So that's pretty cool. For articulation, she has the same as everybody else. So her head goes back and forth. A little bit up and down, but mostly back and forth. And then articulation at the shoulders. Articulation at the elbow. I swear they do have elbow joints. There we go. And then at her wrist, and then at the hip, they go back and forth, and then out just a little bit. And we have those awesome click knees, guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and get her dressed, and we'll be right back. So I don't know if I should have just showed you guys how this hooked on, but these two pieces went together. Focus. These two pieces went together, and they just merged seamlessly in it, and then we have this piece that goes on up here. I don't know if this goes on before any of her clothing. Probably goes on over it. But that's cool too. Oh my gosh, I'll be right back. So nobody knows it, but I'm going to say it. That I was on a pause for a very long time, having a really hard time with this girl. I ended up popping her out of her elbow joints. Apparently that's a thing, so just so you guys know. They do come out on their elbow joints. Because when I tried to remove her hand from the typical wrist joint, somehow my girl's hand did not come out as easy as I anticipated, and it came out of the actual joint itself and snapped right here. So I was able to get it back on, and it is moving really well, but I won't be removing her hand ever again for any reason. Just thought I'd bring you guys up to speed on that. Okay, so here she is with her final look. I have had nothing but problems with this girl, and I hate to be negative about her because I really love her look and I think she's pretty awesome. First thing up, these sunglasses are really, really awesome. I'm just going to show you them off of her real quick. They're awesome sunglasses. I like that they're transparent. They're almost like a visor type thing. And then we have this metallic thunderbolt coming off the side that's shiny. The problem with them is they try to get really artistic with the what do you even call those parts? The parts that go over your ear. The parts that go over your ear. I will call them that. And they tried to make that like a thunderbolt lightnings too, or lightning bolts too, but they don't fit behind the ear, so they just slide off, which just makes it unfortunate because you can't keep them on her. Although they take up her eyes anyway, so I probably wouldn't even display them with her, but it's kind of a bummer. The other thing is, I'm pretty sure this is how the outfit's supposed to go. I sort of kind of lost the instructions on how to put this on. I'm like, I don't need instructions on how to dress a doll, but apparently I did. So this whole piece right here, this choker piece with the shoulder joint, it's hard plastic. You got this cool like spiky heart here, but there's also like a shoulder pad underneath this jacket, this half jacket she has, and it slides under it, so it fits well. So that's what I'm going with. This bum skirt, or I thought was a bum skirt, is actually like a side skirt type thing here, and this was the most pain in the butt part. I didn't know if it was supposed to go over the hard plastic bodice, under the plastic, or half under, half over. It gave me a wicked bad fit. So it definitely is like a side skirt, so it only covers half of her body, which is kind of weird, but I guess, everything else in the stall is weird, so. The hat will stay on her head if she's being displayed, but if you're moving her around, it probably will fall off, because it doesn't have any kind of, strap or anything to it, but it's almost a carbon copy of the hat that we saw from Shadow, except for the colorations are a lot different, and it doesn't have that skirt in the front, or the veil, but it's pretty much the same. I think it might be the same head mold, the same mold, but you know what, I'm gonna actually go see if I can pull it down, and we'll see. So it doesn't look to be a complete carbon copy. So this has, I was right though, this has all like the crystal shard type design in it. And this one just has sparkles and it's flat and edged round. The only things that are the same about them is they have the same visor, different color. This design around here is the same. So it is kind of the same, but it's molded a little bit different. So I wouldn't say it's the same hat. But it is pierced still too on that side. Different piercing though. The other thing that I wasn't too much of a fan about with her, which is probably just my copy, like I just happened to get a poop one, where the hands attached to the wrist, the piece that's supposed to pop out is so, what's the word I'm looking for? It's so tight in the joint that when I pulled the hands out, it actually pulled the hand off the little peg, which I'm not gonna lie, it gave me a heart attack. And it did crack like I said, it did crack the little plastic piece that holds the rubber in there, but it only hairline cracked it, so I was able to get it back on, and it's fine now, but I'd never want to remove her hand off her wrist for that reason. I also, when I was looking at her bionic hand, it seems to have the same thing going on with her wrist joint as well. So I'm not going to be removing that because this is going to be an irreplaceable piece. And that's what I mean about when you mold on stuff onto things and not leave them plain. She does also have this gold bracelet, which I neglected to put on her when I was having my panic attack putting on her hand back on her wrist. And I won't have her take it off. So she's got an extra bracelet in case she wants to share it with somebody else. And she did come with a silver comb for her hair, which I will never brush because it's crimped and I don't want to get the crimp out of there. I'll just kind of give her a little bit of a 360 here for you guys. And yeah, so that is Fame Queen. And stay tuned, because tomorrow I will be doing another video on our fourth girl from the band here. And then we'll take a look at them all together or something, maybe at the end, I'm not sure. Bye, guys. And she also came with this electric guitar keyboard thing, which I almost forgot to show you guys. Is it off or is it on? Comes with batteries in there. And it has a switch on the back where you can turn it off. Let's see if I can attach this to her without breaking another piece of her off. I will bring her back. Alright, so there she is with this, with her guitar thing, so I'll just play another thing. I turned it off.